Hello, I am back. I've just realised that I've just been told that I could actually have had up to an hour. I thought it was just 10 minutes. So I've come outside into my garden. I'm hanging out with my bok who have decided to run away. There you are, you can't hide from me. Oh well, I can't hang with the turkey. She likes me more. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments about gardening or wildlife gardening or anything like that, I'd be happy to answer them. Hello, Heather. Hello. They just had some sweet corn, so I think they're wondering if I've got any more. Put my hat on. There we go. Okay. Hey, Heather. Hello. Oh. No. She's doing her thing. Oh, what have we got in here? We have a turkey egg. Now these are a lot bigger than chicken eggs. Huge yolks, and they only lay them over kind of spring, start of summer. So they only go through one mating period in the year, unlike chickens that lay all through the year. Turkeys only lay for a little while. That's probably one reason why many people don't have them. She just fluffed up over there. She's so cute. So, back to my garden, which if you watch the video you might recognise. So we've got some bees. These are all my flowers. Got my nettles, and this is my meadow. This is my faves. Ah, such a nice day though, you've got to be outside. Oh, with a hat on. And on the trees, my little, oh, got some more bees. Hello, Mr. Bee. See if we can see the frog. Frog Zarlus. Only comes out every now and then, and I saw him the other day, so we'll see if we can see him in the pond. So let me just see if I can stroll over here. Oh, I think I can hear him. I think he's in the reeds somewhere. Where is he? Oh, he's not coming out to play. Oh, is that him there? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's a shame. I'll show you a project that we've been working on recently. So this is one thing I didn't actually cover in the video. These are our outdoor tables, and they're actually made from cable reels. And we just treated them so that they turned silver. We're in for a bit of upcycling. The name of the flowers to attract the bees and the butterflies. Name of your flowers. Well, let's have a look. There's lots and lots. So the butterfly bush here, I think its actual name is like Verbena borealis, something like that. This is catmint. This is very popular. This is what it looks like when it flowers. I don't know if you can see that. And aquiledias are a really good one as well. They seem to have been really popular, and they grow really easily. So these here. And most herbs, so all mints and oregano is a really good one, and marjoram and all kinds of herbs. These have been really popular. This is the alkanet, green alkanet, which grows wild on here. I think you can buy green alkanet. Like I said, it's kind of considered a bit of a pest with most gardeners. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it available online, and they absolutely love it, and that'll just spread everywhere. Pulmonaria is also a good one. We'll go through some of the flowers. So this one is, oh, my mind's gone blank. It's a blue thistle, eryngium. That's an eryngium. It's like a blue thistle, really beautiful. Bees and birds like those. This is Solidago. No, it's not Solidago. It's oh, I've completely forgotten. This one's Tucrium, so that's a good one. This one's Helenium autumnal, so that one's quite pretty. This is something like Lady Broom, something like that. That's a good one. This is Mamalva Moschiato. That's a good one. Venortia, which is this one here. Don't know if you can see that. And this is Hyssop down here. Some more Tucrium. This is Solidago. That's a good one. And this one, it's one of my favourites, is Lamb's Ear. It's so furry. So they have these big tubes of flowers, big pink flowers that are kind of all floppy and they look a bit like lamb's ears. And they haven't flowered yet, so we're hoping they look like they're going to start flowering this year. So hopefully we get some flowers this year. There's the Buddleia. Now the Buddleia is a big one for butterflies and bees, in fact. You do need to make sure that you prune it down in autumn. We pruned it right down to here. And so this is a couple of months growth, and by July it'll be as tall as the lilac, most likely. They get really tall, and last year we had hundreds of butterflies on it. We had peacocks, we had red admirals, we had painted ladies, tortoiseshell, we had all sorts. I mean, we got a lot of cabbage whites as well. Obviously I've got my veggies, so cabbage whites are very fond of them. Oh, there's a cat sleeping. My neighbour's cat. And obviously all meadow flowers are good for butterflies and bees. So this is a red campion, this one here. And we also get like a lot of thistles and ragged robins and things like that. This one's a good one, it seems very popular. This is taller catmint, I think it's called, is its common name. So we've got, and obviously anything that grows wildly are good. Oh, keep slugs and snails away. Yeah, so eggshells is a good thing. I'll show you where I put my eggshells. I've actually heard that ground coffee helps as well, so I've been putting that down. Let's have a look. So that's where I've put, so this one was getting eaten, and I put down some, obviously we have an abundance of eggshells, so what I do first is I warm them up in the oven and make them all hard before I crush them down, because eggs have that kind of skin on the inside. If you try and crush them down without drying them out first, they'll just get all a bit sticky and a bit stuck together. So that's good. And like I said, on coffee grounds, to be honest, we don't really seem to have that many problems with slugs. I'm kind of waiting for that to happen, because we have so many vegetables, and all my salads seem fine. I'm actually starting to suspect that because we have such an exposed site that has sun all day, they just don't risk it, because they'll just risk drying out. So these are my salads. And they all seem fairly untouched. I'm like waiting for something to come along and eat them all, and they all seem fine. So I don't know if it's luck or something else. I mean, I will also say that if we let the ducks out, they'll eat anything like slugs or slug eggs or anything like that. So that's one thing. Oh, it's a butterfly. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, such a pretty butterfly. Yay, they started coming. There's my greenhouse. Oh, there's a butterfly again. Let's see if I can get a close up of it. I think it looks like a peacock, possibly. Oh, I don't know if you got that. I think that was a peacock butterfly. I haven't seen that many yet. They normally come a bit later on. I did actually see a bright green one yesterday, like neon green, and I can't remember what it's called. something like that. I looked it up. There's my butt box. Oh. There's my butt box. Yeah, waiting for more treats. Yeah, if you have any more questions, just let me know. Just head back up to the house. Still got my apron on, I still probably look a bit weird. But this is the fence that this is the bench that we're restoring at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. Don't know if I'm directing this camera right at all. So it was a broken down bench that we had in the garden when we moved in, and we just ordered some more bench slats and we painted the metal, so hopefully we'll have that done. I moved into this house 3 years ago, and the garden as it was, most of the beds were just gravel beds. Some of the beds were there, but I had to take out a lot of the plants that were there. They were really ornamental plants that didn't really offer anything to anybody. The mature trees were here, and in the first year I got the meadow and the trees. In the second year I did the bee beds, and I did a bit in the garden allotments last year. So this is the first year I've actually done like proper veggie allotments. So in terms of cucumbers, I've never grown cucumbers, but I am in the process of growing courgettes. So I'll take you down to my courgettes. First time I've grown courgettes. So one thing I do know about those plants is that I think they're like pumpkins, and their leaves will grow crazy everywhere and they will cover the ground. We made the mistake of growing pumpkins on the ground last year, and they just were covering all the plants that were around it. So that's why this year we're growing them at the bottom here. So we've got courgettes there, and these are my pumpkins. And like I said, we grew them down here because we know that they're probably going to spread everywhere, and this gives them plenty of room to do that. It's good to encourage bees around them because the flowers are what turns into the fruit, and I believe that they need pollinating by bees. So I mean, we get bees all over the garden, so we never really have a problem with that. See the ducks running. Yeah, my Scottish ducks. I don't think they were hand-reared when they were young. We got them from a friend who couldn't keep them anymore. And I think she tried to make friends with them and it was not happening. So they're resting at the moment. And I think as soon as they see me, they're going to freak. So let's have a look. Hey guys! Oh. Oh. They're not happy. Hey guys! Are you okay? No. Hiya! And here's Heather again. Where is she? There she is. Heather, come here. What's that? Oh, I was just walking around. It's called a hen house. Yeah, the ducks are very cute. They're very easy to herd though, Indian runner ducks. That's one good thing about them. They have escaped in the garden a couple of times, but if you just kind of put your arms out and direct them, they will go where you tell them to go. So, I think that's my garden covered. Feel free to leave any comments if you've got any more questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And let's look at my mint. Yes, beautiful. Gonna make some mojito later. Okay, and I think I will finish now in case anybody else has any other questions. Okay, it was really great talking to you guys. And again, this is all for donations for the Rainbows Hospice for children and young people. So if you can offer anything, even if it's just £1, that would be great. That's alright, Marie. I'll see you soon anyway.